I am bred for zero gravity mode, which I will confess I played just a small hint of off camera just to get a slightly better sense of what might be a viable strat for the things we are trying to do in this level, which are finish in 2 minutes 30 or less, use 200 fuel or less, achieve 80% toast quality and edibility or better. And there may be some way in which you pull a bunch of shenanigans and oh god, the frames don't do good in this area. Just use 200 fuel to get over to the toaster anyway. It may be possible. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you it's not possible. It sounds flippin' hard. So in my travels off camera, I mean, this whole thing sounds like it's gonna be flippin' hard. In my travels off camera, I discovered that the light does not have a lampshade over it in this mode. And sorry, I'm not good at turning this yet, probably never will be. But additionally, wait, why can't I just go one direct? Yes, no, yes. You can use the light to toast yourself anyway. Sorry. Okay, so we want to push with the, no, like this. And then we want to push like that, and then like this, and then like that. Yeah. No. Yeah. No. So you've already used half our fuel. And I'm not even at the toasting surface yet. So say nothing of when I actually get pressed up against it. So I've got a feeling that at least for this stage, this is going to be a good way to do this. Oh, but I'm already toasting one corner in an awkward and stupid way. Hang on. I just need to think. Let me think. And then like that. Yup. And we'll see how that goes for with respect to the evenness of the toasting. And that's reasonably even actually on that one side. I've got it already. Oh my god, this might be actually super easy. You never know, this could be way easier than I'm expecting. Because there are lights in a fair number of the rooms, it's not just this first one. Oh god, okay, hang on. Sorry. Let's just back away from the whole thing. And then flip like that, yes, and then, yup. And then we can do the same thing to the other side. Oh my god, we might be able to get this first one in like, within 5 minutes of starting. This could be totally incredible. Okay, no, now we're toasting the other side with magic. Okay, sorry. I didn't mean it. And then this is gonna be the real problem with doing this. Is the thing where it toasts like the other side through magic and sorcery. Oh, we were doing so well up until just now, though. Anyway, I was considering up until literally just this past like minute when we started to get. Why is it doing that side? I had considered the idea of doing it like we did with the Celeste. Yeah, I mean, how could it possibly be toasting the sides you are suggesting? What? Wait, hang on. I implore you to look at which side is touching the light. And now look at which side is burning. It simply does not make any sense. Game, please, be reasonable. I mean, look at what you're saying. But anyway, if all the stages have a light that's up near the beginning of the stage, then maybe we can just ignore the actual toasting sources. Because just getting to the ceiling and like clearing all the other obstacles is going to be like, in my opinion, considerably easier than sort of actually crossing the stage in a normal way. Easier and faster and more fuel efficient and all the good things. Yeah, so let's just scoot across the ceiling for a bit here. Okay, no, stop with the scootage. And then this one, no, and down. And then, I have to flip on like 2 axes here. Maybe if I just like, yeah, and then just a little bit of, sorry. It's all kinds of sciences you have to be good at to understand which way to turn this. Okay, good, and then a bit of that. It's okay to do a bit of the gentle turnage, just with the intention of, no, this is not going to be a very even toasting. We want to do this better than I'm doing me. Okay, there we go. That's maybe not bad. Maybe not bad. It's going to scoot it here a bit and just get the bottom nice and toasted as well. See, I somehow have no trouble getting one side toasted nice and goodly. Oh, I boosted the wrong way into it. It's fine. That hasn't immediately sunk our edibility. But it has toasted the completely incorrect side once again, which I don't understand. But we shall see if that ruins our toast quality enough to completely sink us, or if perhaps we could just do the same thing with the other side. I guess the sides are just backwards sometimes. That's just how it'd be, you know? Ooh! It's very weird how it can toast one side through the other side and not get the side you're actually trying to get to. So if I understand correctly now, I'm going to put this burnt-looking side down on it, and the untoasted side is going to start getting toasted, which is exactly what we want. Like so. Okay, yeah, it is working. Nope. Now it's doing what I would expect and toasting the side that is downward. And I'm below 80% ability. God, it just doesn't work! Anyway, it's clear that we're gonna get this way now, eventually, if I just fuss with it. Let's just get to the next stage so we can see what other nightmares await us. That's what I'm concerned about. Maybe it makes more sense to go along the vertical side of the bulb. Maybe we get a more even surface area that way. So if I boost a bit with these, I can flatten it out a little. See, this is doing what I would expect. I'm flattening against it. And wouldn't you know it, the side that I'm flattening is the one that's being toasted. Oh, no, wait, it isn't, is it? I think I'm wrong about that. Doesn't matter. As long as I can get it going correctly. No, damn it! I always get mixed up about which way is forward and which way is backwards. It's fine. It might still be possible. If I just then do the same thing, the precise same thing backwards. Oh, quick, calm down. Don't get it going into too serious a clip now. If I do the precise same thing backwards, if I simply do the precise same thing backwards, then we should be good, right? It merely stands to reason, yes. Yes, the toasting is nice and even, and I'm going to spam the complete button, and we might just get a toast quality of 80% or higher. Oh my god. Did we do it? Did we do it? I did 78%! Bugger! At least we got the fuel efficient one. Again! If I simply remember which way is forward and backward this time, we'll be good. These actually might be super easy if you can just do like a ceiling light every time, and there's going to be one close by. Well, I guess on the gas station there isn't necessarily. Anyway, in spite of how difficult and obnoxious this is to control and how horrible the the hit detection on which side you're toasting is, point is, the fact that you can go move in any axis might just be our saving grace here. Oh god, it's lagging to buggery. But yeah, 200 fuel is your limit for this. That's pretty restrictive in where you can go, you'd think. This light is basically like the only thing you could do, I would imagine. Maybe it'll be a little more expansive the further out into the stages you go. I don't know about how this angle is going to play to our favor, coming at the light bulb kind of crookedly and sidewaysly like this. But I guess we're about to find out. Oh, I'm toasting the backside again. It's bad times. Actually, I should just abandon this. Wait, well, you know what? Maybe I shouldn't. No abandon just yet. Oh, sorry. Let's just make that nice and straight and abort. Okay, that was a little bad, but not the worst. Oh, it's not a good toast quality already, but it might not be 80%. I do wish there was a way to tell your toast quality before finishing the level, because at this point I'm just operating on guesswork. And there's just spooky, gentle ambience playing. If it starts toasting the already burnt side, I'm going to be very disappointed. Come on. Now touch the light bulb. Oh, we're nowhere near the light bulb. I see. My perspective was bad. See, how is that possible? That I can flip it over and it still toasts the same side. How can the hit detection only be flipped one way twice? Never mind. As I said priorly, the side modes were evidently they did not have quite as much time to proof check them, so to speak, or so it would seem anyway. It seems evident to me, but I shouldn't assume. Wait, what? How is this just sending it sideways instead of doing the turning thing that it was doing? Oh, okay, I didn't realize that these thrusters were all way as well. Okay, that makes some more sense. Sorry, I thought the sideways ones were either going left or right, not left, right, up, or down. So you can turn on, okay. There are so many axes of control then, good gosh golly! So if I want to turn it this way, I gotta be like right here. Okay. Because the main thruster is not that way. The main thruster is only forward and backwards, but the side thrusters have forward, back, left, and right. And that all changes depending on which control, where the camera angle is anyway. Well, it doesn't actually change their controls, but it feels that as though it does, because your perspective is different. Okay, so if I can just get it lined up like that, and then we just go full speed ahead with these. Okay, not full speed ahead, but gently speeding ahead with this, and we can just just get that nice all over tan on the bread. Now, which side is it? Is it toasting the appropriate side? Yes, it is. This is good news. This is sublime news, in fact, and it looks like a rather even toasting. I'm quite pleased with the quality of the toasting as it stands. No, I'm not. I'm no longer pleased with it. So which side got burnt? Oh no, it was toasting the backside. Oh, I'm so confused. So if it was toasting the backside, I don't even know which side to angle it towards to make it not burn that side. Should I just do this? Is this sensible? And or slightly realistic? Okay, actually that was right. That was the exact correct thing to do. Okay. Now what? I don't know. I guess we want to do this and then stop. And then flip end over end like this. We probably already dropped below 80% toast quality. My recollection from story mode was that it was pretty sensitive. And then we just want to go like a little bit to the right, like here. And if it starts toasting the burn side, I swear to bread Jesus. Okay, then I guess I want to do like, no, wrong. Sorry, I want to go like left. No, I'm just doing it all wrong now. Yes, that's what I want to just turn it slightly. Oh, I've already dropped my timer, so I didn't realize how much time I'd taken there. Bugger. At least tell me it would have toasted the right side. Good. This is incredibly cursed. Words cannot begin to describe. Never mind. Words should not try to begin to describe at this point how cursed it is, because that's not what we're trying to do right now.
Silly me. Prioritize what you're trying to do, please. Wrong one. Sorry, I meant to do it all four like this. And then we go splat onto the light, and it starts toasting perfectly. Perfectly. Toast it perfectly.
Oh, it's swapping sides. Wait, this could be a blessing in disguise. If I just rock it back and forth like this, we'll eventually toast the entire thing. I don't know why or how it works that way, but oh my god, we found the once again, we're going to wield the jank. We are the masters of the jank now. The jank does not control us if we don't control ourselves. No. I'm sorry, go back to the other one. Oh, for God's sakes, how did I mess it up at the end there? I can't believe it. It's the exact same thing, and only on the last time did it mess it up. Okay, fine. This mode is something else. It's fine. We know we're gonna get it. We just gotta throw ourselves at it a few times. Just get that nice flush with it. Yeah. No, sorry, come back. And just press right up against it. And then press right up against it. And then... Yep. And then we flip end over end, and we press right up against it. No, I've too much flipping end over end. Stop doing anything. Okay. We flip end over end, and then we press right up against it. Yes. And I'm just gonna stay there, and we rock back and forth. Oh my god. Okay, 103. The toast quality it's a little burnt in the middle. But it might just be crazy enough to work. 69, bro, how is that possible? Why are we going down? We were not pointing that way a moment ago. I swear, officer, I swears. Never mind, maybe we will be doing one of these per episode. I don't know. I guess we'll see. Kind of looked like we had it in the first 5 minutes there. No longer. And just the eerie silence. I don't even have plink-plonky piano music to keep me company, or just subtle machine hummings. Okay. So there's a certain angle where if you're toasting it, you're only like toasting the middle, and you get your bad toast quality. You don't want a bad toast quality. I think you want to be flush-ish with the bulb, the roundish part of the bulb. You don't necessarily want to just be touching whatever spot works, or whatever spot appears to work at first, because it's very difficult to tell when you're like over toasting the middle. Oh boy. Okay, stop. Calm down, Admiral. Stop pressing the stick. Just casually flip to be one side on the yes. Yeah, no, yes. This is nice. This is a nice even toasting, I think. Kind of hard to tell. We got one corner's a little more burnt than the other just because of the stuff we did a moment ago, but this is a good start. Okay. I'm gonna leave it there for the moment. I don't think that sunk us for the toast quality. It's definitely somewhat burnt on that side, but let's just try and do the exact same thing on the other side, because we'll inevitably accidentally toast the one side a bit more. The one side that's already mostly done there in trying to do this. So let's just... Oh, I gotta be careful of my fuel here. Okay. Alright, interesting. And then I think we want to flip around and just get that last little bit of this side like this. And then, no, we almost had it. Oh god, okay, now I don't know which side to do. Okay, and my time's running out. My fuel, and my fuel, my time, and my time, my fuel, and my time. Just go! Just slam into the light! Just please, count! 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 Damn it. Oh, look how close we were. Non-solo. And what did it say? The force is strong with this bun earlier? Boxes are so incredibly cursed. Just hexed, I tell you. It's fine. As I say, the jank of it means that eventually we'll just get it, because it's... Ooh, the rules can only play against us for so long. Luck can only turn against us for so much time. This is like a really old, unbalanced RPG. Eventually you'll get the crit that you need and the enemy won't crit you, but in the meantime you're just grinding. Basically. Okay, it's fine. This is reasonably good lineup we got going here. I think we're barely even touching it, but apparently this is close enough to get a decent toasting. No, it looks like it's toasting only one side more than the others. Let's flatten out against it a bit more. Oh, nuts. It's going to be a horribly uneven toast. Oh, it's toasting the other side. What an interesting development. Then if we flip around a bit like, oh god, what have I done? I've ruined it all. And then, you know what? It might still be good. It might still be good. Run might still be live. No, it's so burnt. It's so incredibly burnt. Oh boy. Run. Abort. Yeah, it's fine. I don't imagine how that could be an issue for the toast quality. I say we just go for it. Run still live. Oh yeah, perfect. I mean, if that is the most even toasting I've ever seen in my entire 57. No. Okay. Oh, damn it. It's like what the second I see the toasting thing come up and when I wasn't expecting it, I start panicking and hitting everything. It's not like I'm playing perfectly and everything is going wrong. It's like I'm playing just about passably and then a few things are going wrong. Such that it adds up to a mission failure. Why are we turning like this when I'm... Oh, it wasn't reading my right bumper, I see. That was weird. I was definitely pressing it. Okay. Just flatten. Flatten and see how this does. Okay, chill with the fuel a bit. Looks like a reasonably even toasting so far. So I say we... abort there. Okay, it was a little itty-bitty burnt. Oh, it looks a rather itty-bitty burnt from this angle, but it might just be good enough. We don't have a strong sense of the toast quality parameter. I don't personally just yet. Okay, we're toasting the correct side so far. It's looking good. Time and fuel looking good. I'm just going to keep blasting full speed. We'll see if this is an acceptable toast quality. Get an A+ blast! Hey! Oh, man! Just under the wire, though, did we make that. Yeesh! Bready Master. Oh, Bread-Eye Master, I see. All the Star Wars jokes we've got. That plus the Star Wars minigame. Clearly there were some Star Wars fans among the devs here. Alright, that took 25 minutes. You know what? Let's just have a look at the lounge, okay? Let's observe it with our waking eyes and see. Our baking eyes. Damn it was right there. And see what nonsense is going on next. Okay, so we've got 80% toast quality. I hope they keep it around that, because that's like the bare edge of manageable for me. Edibility requirement's a little higher. The time we got 30 seconds more, and the fuel we've got a bit less. So I don't necessarily want to just assume that the light is the best way the whole time, but the light might be the best way the whole time, and we should be realistic and understand that that's a possibility. But it would probably be wise to at least have a little look-see around the whole area to see what kind of things, other things could toast us. So there's the TV, which I imagine once you smash it with a bowling ball will toast ya in the main game. But I guess without gravity, that's not possible. Maybe you could drag the bowling ball into it, but that sounds like an incredible amount of effort. So the light is there. However, there's also this radiator-looking thing. I don't know if it's on by default. Let us go find out, because I don't actually... I'm allowed to go over there to check. Sorry about the flickering lights, by the way. If that isn't distressing anyone too much. Anyway, even if I'm not going to make the mission requirements for I almost called it an S rank, an A++ rank here, I could just go verify whether that radiator is usable. It's probably going to be difficult to get over there with only 150 fuel, but probably not impossible. And it would make the toast quality portion of the whole thing much easier. Thing is, once you get yourself accelerating a good clip, you can lay off the fuel for a bit and just drift because of the way zero gravity works. God, it lags a whole bunch in this room, though. So what I don't know is, do you just go on top of this radiator to toast yourself, or would you have to press yourself against the front? It doesn't especially matter in zero gravity mode, I suppose. But it's something that will be good to know. Yeah, okay, we made it over here with about 150 fuel, and that was with a bunch of obnoxious detours. So it's definitely possible to get to this thing with 150 fuel. The question is, where do you have to be to toast it? And is there some kind of, like, power on you have to do first? Okay, so just touching the top is not it. Maybe this grill in the front. It's not immediately toasting me, so if it does work this way, there's presumably some kind of on button. Oh, there's a dial on the side here. Let's see how easy that is to turn on in this mode. We might end up going with the light again if this goes awry, but... Awry? Ah, damn it. That time I made it by accident. Okay, so there's a big red button and a dial. I'm gonna start by just hitting the big red button, because that sounds way easier for me, and I like it when things are easier. Well, clearly I don't, if my continued persistence in playing this game is any evidence, but supposing for a moment I liked it when things were easier, the button would absolutely be the way towards that. So how easy is it to just smack this button and be like, guess what, radiator on. That looks pretty on, and this nice flat surface is going to be leagues better than trying to toast myself on a friggin' ceiling light, although this is cutting considerably into my fuel all of a sudden. So if you're going for that button, it's probably going to be a little bit more tight with the old fuel there. But if I were to now just kind of press myself flat against it like this... Am I getting the whole thing there, or is it only the bit that's touching the grill? Okay, yeah, it's clearly only the bit that's touching grill, because you can see, because I'm getting half toasted, so I would want to kind of pull out ahead of the grill like this, and then be doing this sort of thing. And then just chill here until it was at 100%, and then flip it around. Alrighty, let's give that a go. If I head straight towards the radiator thing first thing here, we probably could get there faster. And how does one do that? By doing this, of course! Easiest way, naturally. I don't know what's with the clouds of dust that are kind of like puffing in the middle of nowhere. I don't think I want to know. Alright, so using all four thrusters like this is probably a bit wasteful. It probably makes more sense to try and line it up such that I can just use the front thruster. Okay, everyone's just push against this momentum we've got going here, because this sucks. And then, how do I turn to the right? Yes! Okay, that was actually turned out more or less how I was hoping for. And then do a bit of this. Okay, we've used a third of our fuel reserves. If I use a third to get to the button, let's just drift for a bit. We've got a bit of time buffer here. We got 3 minutes for this one after all. Let me just push forward a bit like this, and then like this. Okay, now I can probably chill it with the forwardsness. Chill it with the forwardness, and instead, simply yes. Okay. Bit of this, and now a bit more forwardness, and then all the forwardness, and then just gently whack it on into that button there. And don't overuse the fuel. I've used half my time now, though. I made it all diagonal in ways I didn't desire. Okay, I hit it. Button has been hit. We just back out. Simply back out. We're doing good for time and fuel so far. Oh, right bumper, why are you being so uncooperative today? Simply back out. Okay, I need to do a bit of these two going like this, so I can angle it just a bit more rightly. And then a bit of this. Oh god, okay. Don't panic, we're doing real well right now. Okay, I guess we're turning a bit more like this way. A bit more like this way, and then a bit of down. And then a bit more of this way. Oh, I'm burning so much fuel and stupid stuff here. Just charge! Get right up on there. Okay, cool. Now chill with the fuel. And then I have to be ready to do this at like 80% because it takes a bit of time to turn. More like 90%. No, I turned the wrong way. It's fine. Okay, it might not have sunk us yet. And then just charge. No, I charged wrong. It's fine. And flatten. Now chill with the fuel. And now I just gotta be ready on the thing. Okay, I think we might have just gotten that one. That was actually incredible how quickly we got onto that one there. Sorry, I know those words I just said didn't mean anything. That was incredible how quickly we figured out a solve for that one. Certainly much easier than trying to kind of wiggle your way onto doing it with the light bulb that cheats and cooks through you to the other side. Don't you know, maybe that first level was just cursed and the rest is going to be so easy. Let's have a look at another one, why don't we? Because that one only took like 7 minutes. Oh, we're so good at the zero gravity mode now. Can't go wrong. So first things first, we'll have a look at the requirements for the A++ on this one. Again, we got 3 minutes, 180 fuel, 85% toast quality or better. Yikes. I mean, we did get pretty good toast quality on the previous one because we had a nice flat surface. So long as you don't have to do it with the light, you're probably going to be all right. Oh man, things are flying around on this stage. Good God, it starts you far away from anything though, in this level. That light might be our only option. Well, you know, we did it before. We did it once before. We could do it again, I'm sure. 85% toast quality, though. Any chance this, like, spooky space window is warm because of the sunlight outside? Because we're in space! That glass broke somehow. I mean, it has the same kind of bluish hue that the ceiling light has. Can we simply toast ourselves on this force field-looking thing? Ostensibly not. Oh, I could turn my camera outside the house to see into space, though! I didn't realize we were actually in, like, floating spaceships shaped like this man's house. But there you go. Right, so probably that ceiling light is going to be, again, our main way forward here. But that'd be nice to have all 3 of these levels done in one video here, considering how long it looked like it was going to take at first. Yeah, with 180 fuel, I don't fancy my chances of getting over to the computer and stuff over here. But it's not like that monitor over there is just warm to start with. We have to do something like insert a disc or something, so I don't fancy my chances of doing that with only 180 fuel. And that desk lamp there is no better than the overhead light, I would say. In fact, I have to imagine it's worse. Ditto for the floor lamp over here, so because they're not stationary. You bump into them and then they'll start moving as well. So I think we're probably just going to go for the ceiling light once more here. It's a little bit closer by than in stage 1, though, isn't it? Or is that wishful thinking on my part? It feels closer. I think there's just less in the way between us and it. Well, no time like the present. Gonna get over there and try to figure out the black magic that is the hitbox on this damn light once more. If we just say a few druidic chants and draw a rune circle, eventually it'll turn out in our favor, you have to imagine. What are we going for again? 85% editability and toast quality, 180 fuel, 3 minutes. Once again, we just play the odds here, we'll get this eventually. Sorry, I know that doesn't make this the most dynamic mode we've done on in this playthrough so far, but hey, I'm going for completion now. I'm seeing a red mist. I cannot be stopped. Oh, this light doesn't light? Well, that's unfortunate. Never mind. I know nothing. Jon Snow. I guess we're going for the floor lamp, unless the other light is fine. Why would you not just turn this light off if it doesn't on? Oh, hold on a moment. The other light has like a blue halo around it on the ceiling. And so does this one, but like to the side, unless that blue halo is more for the floor lamp, which I guess makes more sense considering it's whitish more than bluish. But does that mean the halo I can roast myself with? I wasn't even noticing the halo before. If you're going to tell me that this whole time I could have done that first level with just the halo that was on the surrounding part of the ceiling, I'm going to feel like a top-tier doofus. At least scooting along the ceiling is nice, because the roughness of the texture of the ceiling is not for real. No, I think that this light is probably just to let you know at a glance where the floor lamp is. It does not appear to toast ya. Which makes sense. Why would it? But I'm just considering so far they've thrown one rule out the window of the blue light no longer working. Let me also just verify that this bluish halo does not work. But yeah, if I do have to use this light over here, it's going to be pretty tricky to do with only 180 fuel. I don't think impossible, but pretty tricky. But if it could just toast you by touching the halo part on the rest of the ceiling here, that would be incredibly convenient because it would be nice and flat compared to trying to roast myself on the bulb, trying to crispen up via bulb. But alas, it looks like crispening up via bulb is one's only choice here. Does seem like it's going to be very much pushing the limits of my fuel though, doesn't it? Well, let me just verify to be clear. This one does actually toast you, does it not? I assume it does because this one's got the halo where the other one does not. But again, look, I'm flying blind here, okay? I have no idea what the rules are of this. Never mind, this light doesn't do it either, so I guess the floor lamp it is. It's gonna be so hellish with it turning while we turn. The things we do for bread. If there's one thing that unifies all of humanity, it's that we will go to certain lengths for baked goods that some may deem irresponsible. Alright, let's give this a go, this floor lamp thing. I probably should do a bit more exploration again in free roam at some point to get a greater sense of what other toasting sources there are in some of these levels, because I wasn't necessarily thorough on that sort of thing first time through. Okay, this is probably a huge waste of my fuel to be doing all 4 thrusters like that. Let's just try and get it such that we are using our main thruster only. There we go, that's more like it. No, sorry, I had it. I had it for a minute. Alright, main thruster only. Yeah, I mean, how the hell am I going to do this with only 100 more fuel? Getting a toasting quality of 85%, no less. There's got to be a better way. Maybe I do want to try and work out the monitor situation. Oh, but it sounds like it's going to be hard. Wait, the iron! I forgot about the iron. Oh, the iron's probably going to be easier in zero gravity than it was in not zero gravity. Well, let's start with this floor lamp while we're here. Because for all I know, maybe the hitbox is a little less cursed on it than the ceiling bulbs. I can't remember how easy we found. I remember we found it hard, but I don't remember how hard we found it to work with this one in the story mode. Okay, got loads of time. We're still at 3 minutes, right? Yeah. So I've got a minute and a half here. So I should just focus on lining it up nice and smoothly, such that we get a nice even toasting and crucially, don't move the floor lamp too much. Let's just turn these for this a bit. Okay, not with too much force that we move the whole lamp, though. Just chill, scoot there so it's a bit more of an even toastage. Okay, this could totally work. This is toasting more evenly than I might have expected at first. I'm a little more concerned about my time now, though, I'll say that much. It's going to scoot downward a bit, toast the bottom a bit more. It's toasting the bottom a little less than you might have imagined. Okay. See about flipping to the other side now. It's going to be hard to do inside the lampshade, but... Oh boy, now I'm toasting just one corner. Okay, okay, mistakes. Okay, it's fine. Zoom, it's fine. And zoom. I know it looks like I'm doing this backwards, but historically that's meant I'm doing it forwards. So let me just press against it like, yes. I think we've already botched 85% quality, probably, haven't we? But you know what? Let's just hear it out. Maybe I haven't. No, this one side is getting totally burnt. Okay, there's no way that's 85% or better. It just can't be, right? Oh, it wasn't even 85% at ability. Non-solo. Okay, tell you what, let's go give it a try at that iron. I don't think you had to turn it on, right? It was just left on irresponsibly and dangerously in a reckless, feckless, and destructive manner. So if we can just zip our merry way on over to the... Why is this going so slow when I'm using so much fuel and in the right direction and everything? If we can just zip our way on over to that ironing board and the iron thereupon, we'll probably have the easiest time with it. I wouldn't say an easy time because we'll have burnt a lot of fuel by then, I imagine. Just gonna flip past this disc. Okay, the disc manipulated my trajectory more than one might have initially accounted for and or wanted. But you know what? We still got a little acceleration going here, so let's just pop down under there and then zip back over here. And yeah! Oh, yeah! Tumbling into the physics stuff actually helped here. Okay. The iron. I cannot believe I forgot the iron when it was one of our foremost plans initially. Okay. Good gosh, golly, I was about to say this is like surgical precision you need, and then I remembered who made this game. Teehee. Again, gonna be difficult to flatten ourselves against it, without moving it too much. But it probably toasts you pretty fast, so I probably shouldn't have to worry too much about the time here. But, oh man, I'm using lots of fuel and time now, actually. This last little bit has been quite messy. Okay, just calm down. Rationally think this through to turn this, and then like that. Not bad. Okay, and then we want to do with these two, and just a bit of that, I think. And then a bit of this, and then a bit of that. Let's give that a try. Let's give this a try. Okay, it's not super even so far. Let's just even it out a little. Press upon it. Impress upon it the importance. Okay, we have to zip along a little faster now, though, with our time. Okay, but this is definitely going to be the way. It's quite easy to flatten yourself against it once you got it just right. Sorry. Just a little bit more there. Yeah, okay, there we go. That was a bit too much more. Now we got to somewhat zippily flip around and do the other side. Because, oh no, okay, I'm going far away now, which I didn't mean to. We've got 16 seconds. It can be done. It can be done. Just gotta go zippy. Just gotta go zippy. It can be done. It can be done. Just gotta go zippy. Just go zippy. Zippy. In 4 seconds, kind of done. Probably not. That was pretty close, though. Okay, the ironing iron is definitely the way. God, this is stressful. Because you can't be making quick movements, but you have to be making extremely precise movements. Because any quick movements, and you start going in, and then you turn it, right, and then you're all turning on every axis, and it's hard to even stop yourself, let alone get going in the right direction. Because if you're already like turning end over end like this, and then you start using all four, then you start like turning with all four and burning all your fuel, and then you start going sideways and all this stuff. So you really have to kind of level out before you get going in one direction. And it's just stressful, I tell you. Okay, we don't want to go too much height. We want to turn that momentum into forward. Oh yeah. Sideways thrusting action. There's one for the out of context compilation. Is this burning like an abnormal amount of fuel? It kind of feels like it is somehow. Anyway, never mind it for now. You don't actually need a great deal of fuel once you get there. Oof. Okay, that was not a good way to stop one's momentum and waste a bunch of fuel. Oh yeah, okay, this is turning in a likable direction. Such that I can... No, sorry, I meant to these two. And then a bit of this, and then a bit of that, and then a bit of... No, it's fine, we're not wasting fuel or anything, so I don't know why anyone would worry. Okay. Alright. Yeah, this is some likable residual movement occurring presently, and then zoom, and then... tumble into that, no problem. Okay, once again, we're just already kind of running out of time a little bit here. Only got a minute and a half remaining. I just don't want to make any sudden movements without thinking them through. Yeah, the fuel is going to be trouble here as well. I got to really line it up right the first time so we don't have to spend a bunch of fuel slowly readjusting it and making the wrong movements. It's very possible right now, but we must keep a cool head and flatten against the clothing iron. Stop turning and go this way and then forward a bit. Probably about screwed, but just have a little faith. Why don't you? And then we'll see what we can do when it toasts the goddamn bread. Right now, don't waste any more fuel at all. How are we only toasting that side? That's the one side that I'm not toasting. I don't get you, game. But it's fine. We might be okay. Okay, I've got 5 fuels. So I gotta just make one last burst like this. I already went over. Actually, there may be some sense to getting up ahead of, like, above it all first. I mean, there's no above in space, I suppose. But you know what I mean? Relative to the room and how it's laid out. Above it all. So that we can just soar over it, and maybe that'll be more fuel efficient, all things considered. Oh yeah, this is probably way easier, isn't it? Huh? Might be a little more difficult to get back down there, but we're probably going to waste a lot less fuel if we simply just dive up and then dive down. There's a way to do it, moving along the floor, that uses less fuel if you're more efficient, but this is like the less thinky way of doing it. It uses a guaranteed bit of like 120 fuel or whatever getting over here, but it's much faster and much less stressful. It's already been 50 seconds? God, time is an eternal mystery. Okay, Oh, I'm already toasting it by mistake. This is bad, because then that's going to result in an uneven toasting.
But it's fine. Uneven toastings are something you must come to expect in this line of work, and you must always have a contingency for them.
Why are we just toasting one side? Look, I'm not a professional, okay? I don't have a contingency for this. Ah! Come back! No, wrong, come back! Okay, I guess we're toasting this side now. And then we simply adjust, and then splat onto it with all 4. Uh-huh. This side goes well. I think that's a nice even toasting of this side. And then we zoom out of that. Oh, perfect 100. And then we flip. We fleep. And I guess we want to kind of try and leave that one side off of it for a bit. Since we burnt it already a little bit, we want to kind of just like try... Oh, look at that crisp toast. So, okay, sorry. Mustn't be distracted now. We want to kind of start on this side with just like this, that we're not redoing the bit that we already did. I can help but feel like it's redoing the bit that we already did somewhat. No, it's probably fine. And then toast the whole thing. Please tell me that was good enough. Oh!
Rapscallions.
Oh, because I burnt that one corner right at the start. Okay, it's fine. We got a winning strat here. It's no stress at all. I don't know why I'm freaking out. Because we know we're going to get it. We've got the winning strat. It's just so... I think it's just a matter of, like, there's so much tension in me from the attempt that I could scarcely handle waiting to see if the toast quality came out right. And that's why it results in a loud, boisterous... A loud, boisterous noise from me. But every time we get to the results screen. I'm just already so involved. I'm kind of debating slotting in my own music, like putting some spacey music from other games in over top of this video, because it's so eerily silent. But you know what? In a disturbing way, it feels like it adds to the atmosphere that you're like trying to do this like precise maneuver, and there's just dead space silence the whole time. Okay, no, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. I'm just driving this one side into it over and over. It's not ideal. Okay, you know what? It might be fine. It may simply be fine. Even the very wise cannot see all ends, you know? So let's just presume it's fine. This side's gonna be alright, I think. I'm just gonna even that out a little bit more. Oh, how am I not touching it? I feel like I'm touching it so touchly. And it's not touching it the way I might have anticipated. Okay, 99% is not amazing. But I'm sure we'll accidentally graze against it in a moment here. 85% toast quality is cruel. But yeah, we definitely save a bunch of time by just skipping over the top of it. So that's really the saving grace of doing it this way. Is that we have plenty of time to line up the rest of it. And actually a fair bit of fuel as well, compared to what we were doing the first time. Okay, so I already toasted like part of this, right? So I have to like kind of strategically bend this at some point in the middle. Otherwise, we're going to burn, like, the entire bottom half of it. So I think I need to start doing a bit like this. Well, now it's just not toasting any of it. In spite of the fact that the top is totally touching it. See, how can one be expected to... I just want to toast the top a little bit more of both sides. And it just won't do that. Oh, okay, now we got that side. Okay, now we do that same thing, but over here, I guess. Oh, sorry. Come on, let's just, clean last 10 seconds victory here. Yeah, perfect. Did that actually work just now? Okay, no, it didn't, because I burned the corners. If that had counted when I was just like throwaway doing it in the last 10 seconds, that would have been amazing. I was trying not to let the timer stress me out, but it didn't work. Okay, so really what I gotta realize here is that when I'm getting over there, we've got loads of time. So what I gotta focus on doing here is making sure that I don't flub the approach, because that's what keeps happening is I start out by burning one corner horribly, and I'm basically sunk at that point, because it's for some reason, very difficult on this one to only toast the corner you mean. Even if you've got one side touching it, it's like it wants the whole thing to be flat before it toasts any of it, except for when it's inconvenient. Sorry, this is a horrible use of fuel. Let me try that again. So you really ought to, like, zip over there, but then once you get over there, like, very slowly do the approach, because otherwise it's gonna bite you in the butt down the line. Well, considering how difficult it felt like it was going to be at first, I certainly didn't expect we were going to get multiple in one episode, let alone the three that it appears we're about to get here. I'm feeling much more confident about this whole affair now, even if I'm still not very good at this. Steering this thing. Alright, so we zoom on over here. There's a little more fuel than I would have liked. But you don't need a lot to just turn lightly over and to the one side. And if you're getting a nice flat toastage, then... Sorry, brain is thinking and not talking at the same time. If you're getting a nice flat toastage, then it goes by pretty quickly as well, so you don't need to worry so much about your time or your fuel. If you could just line it up nice to start with. Although, that said, I have used a considerable quantity of fuel getting over here this time. It might just be cool, though. Okay, so I need to just tilt it a bit more like this, I think. Hard to tell from this angle, though. I should just approach. Go for the approach. Boost a bit to this way. Okay, slow off a bit. Slow off a bit. Slow off a bit. Really coming down to the limits of my fuel now, but we might just have the bare amount required here. Okay, it's just a little to the side. A little to the side. Oh no. It's gone horrible. It's fine. Okay, this is reasonably... This is even. This is even. Even Steven. And then all I need to do is push what... No! Bugger! I did the wrong direction. I've got 5 fuel. I don't think it can be done. Oh! I have to just let it go now and hope it drifts into it. Because I can't use any more fuel. Come on! Come on! Come on! It might just make it close enough. What if I just give it a little nudge? Ah! Bucket, my stick got stuck in the downward position and used all the fuel. Oh my god, why is it turning so much? I haven't touched any of the triggers! Oh wait, it always does that, I guess, if you don't jump out of the way of the shoebox. I don't remember that happening. You gotta turn forward a bit before you zoom, otherwise you hit the shoebox. News to me. Okay, let's just let that drift for a bit, so we don't use too much more fuel going up. No, sorry, and then we boost this away for a while. I'm about to slam into this mug shrapnel. Nope, not quite. And this has turned us in actually a favorable way to do a bit of this action. I'm just going to turn it a little bit. Okay, I'll turn it a little bit more than I would have wanted. Okay, we're using much less fuel this time. This is good. Well, actually, I say that. We're not there yet. Okay, let's let ourselves drift a bit. Let ourselves drift a bit. I gotta master the drifting maneuver, where you stop using all the fuel, but you don't want to do it too early because then you ruin the acceleration you could have gotten. Oh, it is actually a bit more tactical than one might have imagined. Okay, stop that. We need to go down now, but we want to go down a bit more flatly. So I propose we do this, then stop it, and then zoom. Get that acceleration going, then chill. Then chill a bit. Hopefully we tumble into the book and it kind of turns us a bit more sideways than we're fear and loafing in Las Vegas. Haha. Hopefully it turns us a bit, just like that. Just like that. Perfection. And then we zoom it along a bit. We've got 60-ish fuel in a minute and a half to line up the perfect flatness with the iron. Oh yes, bowl. The bowl has started us on our perfect trajectory. I need to do a bit of this, I think, and then a bit of this. That's probably the best way to start. And then, I'm doing too many things at once now. Okay, hold on. Calm down. It just mirrors the iron a little less up and down than it was before. Okay, and then I want to just push with this one a little bit. Okay, time is a little bit of a concern now. More so than the fuel, so let's just zip it along a little bit there. That was good. Coming in for landing in T-minus 3, 2, 1, stop. I'd be the worst NASA correspondent ever. Okay, just force myself into it a little bit more there. Flatten it out against it. Okay, this is looking good. This is the recipe for a good breadening. I think we want to push up to get away. Sorry, I just need a little more there. Just a little more. Yep, okay, not that much more. It's fine. That might still be fine if we just get the other one a little nicer. Okay, but we do need to go a bit more this way now. Okay, and then we just flatten against it, and we just run the clock out, and we don't run the fuel out, and we spam the finish level button. Why is it not toasting? Come on, we got 9 seconds, just go! Everyone breathe deeply! In space, no one can hear you. Bugger! In space, no one can hear you do yoga. Oof! I don't know why my triggers are acting up all of a sudden. Is this controller just getting old or something? I feel like I have to grip them really hard. Either that or my hands are just so, like, numb that it feels like I'm gripping onto the buttons and I'm not actually. But it feels like I have to squeeze the trigger friggin' hard to get it to... now I'm just doing a ballet maneuver. Twirling around. Oh, I hit the wheel of the skateboard! It's fine. It's fine. It might not be toast yet. What's that? Oh, we're not toast yet. That's for sure. Okay, actually we didn't use too extra much fuel there as it felt like I was a moment ago, and we're gonna slide right down in front of it. We don't want to slide into it preemptively and burn like one side like I keep doing like a moron though. So let's just
a bit over this way, and then
and then down, and don't let the timer stress you out, but, like, I'm a little stressed out anyway, but, like, don't let the timer stress you out. And then we're almost lined up here, actually. Just normal thrusters, stop us, and then this thrust, these two thrusters, this, and then, oh, man, it is stressful trying to figure out which one to do, which trigger to press, even more so than in the base game. Sorry, stop that now, stop with the turning. Okay, just 1 minute to do this. Don't panic, but don't be slow. Don't panic, but don't be slow. Okay, that's a nice even toasting. I'm just going to gently forward thrust here to maintain our position on the thing. Oh, I'm pushing the iron too much. Okay, stop doing that. I take that back. Don't do that anymore. And just last second boost off. Okay, nice, perfect 100. 30 seconds now to flip around. Oh, perfect flippage. And just a bit of lining up here to make it nicey nice. Okay, no more lining up. We have running out of time. If this is not at 100% toast quality, or, enough for the good ranking, I mean, it probably won't be 100, but if this is not good enough, I will be astonished, but we do have to go a little zippy here, because the time, we have 6 seconds, please, time, go faster, and ding! Please say that counted? Oh, just barely under the wire. Bam. Because I got the second side to 101 because I wasn't really mashing it. Cheapers. 85% toast quality and 3 seconds remaining. 17 fuel left to use. Yeah, the edibility is not much of an issue when you can fly around all the scary stuff. The gross stuff. It really is the toast quality and the fuel that are the big, tough things to deal with in this place. Hooey, but we got 3 done in 1 episode, and it only took an hour. That's not so bad. So I'm happy with that. We've only got 4 more to do. We're nearly halfway there. And this is another weird thing about in this game is many myriad weird things about it. The D-pad does not let you go back to the menu. It's either next day or play again. There's no way to make it do that. The stick can go to back to menu, though. That's nice. Remind me, what's stage 4? Oh, hello, Plink Plonky music. The bathroom. Oh, that's probably not going to be that bad, is it? Because there's the little space heater, is there not? So it'll be kind of like the lounge where we just find that little space heater, swing on into it, and it'll be good. And actually, probably the garage will be much the same if we can just get to that the thermostat, turn the furnace on. We could be golden, so it might be the next episode of this when we go to tackle them. We'll be just alright, don't you know? But it remains to be seen, because that is all for now. Next video on the channel is going to be some more Kingdom Hearts 2, and thank you so very much for coming around to this nightmare game that is horrible and scary and stressful. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. There's something there. Thank you so very much for coming around. Hopefully I'll see you around. Admiral's gonna be out of here now. Peace! A bunch of poppycock, a bunch of hookah. I think if we just get a good air combo on one of them and then throw pepper in some lightnings here and there, it'll be done in no time. And they don't combo us like that. We'll be all good. It's as simple as that. Don't let them combo you. Maybe magic is not the way. I think something big, do a big combo like this to get the little squad going.